Today, we're going to use these beautiful mushrooms and some Italian sausage and create some Italian-style stuffed mushrooms. Stuffed mushrooms are awesome. You can stuff them with just about anything. As I said, today's Italian style, but sometimes I take my crab cake recipe and I'll stuff them in here for an elevated appetizer as well. Stuffed mushrooms are great. The only thing you have to worry about is if you're going to serve them, they like to be served warm, so they're a little bit more difficult to do if you're doing a buffet style appetizer because you got to keep them warm. But if you're doing a plated first appetizer for a meal, stuffed mushrooms are awesome. To make our Italian style stuffed mushrooms, I'm going to use this store-bought mild Italian sausage. Johnsonville makes great sausage, and why reinvent the wheel? But I do like to amp it up a little bit, so I'm going to add some fennel seed. Fennel adds just a little bit of that sort of licorice anise flavor and a little bit of sweetness to this that I think of as a real authentic flavor when I think about Italian sausage. So we're going to make sure that there's some of that in here. Right, a little oregano, a little fresh basil, and some garlic. Ooh, there you go, some garlic. Then we're going to add in Parmesan cheese and a little bit of breadcrumb to bind it all together. Now, if you want to make these gluten-free, you don't have to use the breadcrumbs. They'll be just a little bit looser, or you can get some gluten-free breadcrumbs if you want. And then all you need is your favorite marinara to serve as a base. This is, of course, our homemade stuff. Prep is ready to go. I took all the stems out of the mushrooms so there's a nice place to stuff everything. Those stems I saved in the fridge for later. I can grind them up and add them to some ground beef to stretch burgers if you want, or you can put it in with some bolognese sauce or some extra flavor, or just put them in beef stew or chicken mushroom soup or whatever you want. Don't throw the stems away. They're great for adding nice umami flavor to a lot of other things. I chopped the fresh basil. We've minced the garlic, the oregano. The fennel I just cracked up in my mortar just a little bit just to release that flavor. And then we've got our breadcrumbs and our Parmesan. We'll cook the sausage with the garlic, mix it all together, stuff them, and throw them in the oven. We're going to add the sausage and the minced garlic and saute that all together until the sausage is completely cooked through. So now I'm going to take each mushroom and stuff it really well with the sausage filling. Might be easier to see if I do it this way. Squish it together. Really pack it in there nicely. So there we have all of our stuffed mushrooms. Some of those mushrooms in that bucket were pretty big. I like to use ones that are about this size, and I got some that were that size. They'll be fine, just I got a little bit less mushrooms than I wanted to. So you'll have to kind of look at that when you are either buying a big bucket like I did, or go pick out your own mushrooms at the store. But I like sort of this size and this size, somewhere in there. These couple here that are huge, you know, that's just what you get. So these are ready for the oven. As they cook, that sausage will flavor the mushrooms, and the mushrooms will cook down, and the cheese will melt it all together. It'll be a delicious stuffed mushroom. Here we have our beautiful Italian sausage stuffed mushrooms. From here, I'm going to take a plate and I'm going to put some marinara sauce on the bottom that I've warmed up real quickly just in the microwave. And then I'll put the mushrooms right on top so you can see all the beauty of them. You can either plate them family style or individually depending on how you're serving your guests. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking at Nanook Lodge. And please subscribe if you're loving these videos.